She wanted to pretend she wasn't in a city, wasn't suspended in sorrow, wasn't in a worthwhile relationship with a nice man whose divorce from a wicked ex stood to negatively impact Daphne forever. The park center was a good place to pretend. No one else was visible save an elderly woman hurrying across the far path. If that woman hadn't ducked behind the near end of a long rosebush, a dose of tranquility might have come easier. The number of street crazies in Seattle seemed to go up every year. Daphne doubled over on the bench, folding her arms against her legs. The stretch to her back tugged as a painful reminder of the masochistic pleasure she took in overwork. "They're trying to take me, goodness sakes." The old lady's cry was faint, and Daphne shut her eyes to force the stranger's craziness away, reconsidering the craziness of her world. Vic's kids, their venomous mother's self-appointed mission of tormenting Daphne and twisting the kids had no end. And Jed and Josie, they treated Daphne at turns with hostility and their uncommon, heartbreaking, vulnerable goodness. This would be something Daphne lived with at home every Wednesday afternoon and every other weekend, plus any of the kids' activities Vic and Daphne attended beyond Vic's allotted times with his children. "Help me! Help me, please! They're trying to kidnap me! They're trying to steal all my money!" The cries came straight for Daphne. She looked up, elbows on her knees. The elderly woman's hair, thin and bluish-white, stuck out sideways in stiff curls, the top flat. She wore a tan raincoat over a lavender polyester pantsuit, blue loafers and white bobby socks. The woman rushed forward to clutch Daphne's arm. "Please help me." Daphne rose from the bench, casting about as the old lady jostled her. She studied the bony hand on her arm, the liver spots and blue veins. "They're trying to rob me. Please don't let them." "There's no one else here." "They want to steal all my money." "Ma'am, I don't let them take me," the older woman begged. "Them?" With no them present, Daphne felt walls build in her mind, the coming decision to separate from other people's lives. A black-haired woman in dark clothes appeared beyond dormant rose bushes. Daphne pressed her lips tight. "Do you live around here?" The old lady's hair flapped as she nodded and pointed beyond the distant woman. "I live right there." She indicated the dense bank of trees on the east side of the park. "They want to steal my house, too." Daphne closed her eyes for a split second of solitude, begging with her silence. "Can't you see I want to be alone?" The lady peered without flinching. "Do you live nearby?" "On the other side." Daphne pointed at thick trees, thinking of Vic's blue salt box house on West Park. "They're trying to steal my house," the old woman cried. "They're trying to rob me." The other woman, in a luxurious black wool coat that would weigh a ton when the rain came, shot a hand up and started hustling toward them, but not fast enough to save Daphne from more demented beseeching. "My name is Minerva Watts. I'm Mrs. John Watts, but my husband's passed. It's been 14 years. What's your name, dear?" Daphne?" "Mother!" The woman in black charged, her coat opening like a cape. "I'm not her mother. I don't know her, Daphne. They're robbing me." Daphne wished someone else were there, wished she were anywhere else. The skies were going to open up and it would blow, wind on wet skin. The thought made her shiver and zip her lined fleece jacket. Shouldn't the elderly woman have more than a thin raincoat? The skin on the backs of her hands, translucent as onion paper, begged for protection. And she was skinny, old lady skinny, the kind who couldn't be hugged too hard lest they break. Would it be all right, Daphne wondered, to give the little old lady a quick hug before they went their separate ways? The old lady started to say something to Daphne, but was drowned under the louder voice of the younger woman. "Mother, stop this." The old lady pulled her raincoat tight, huddling her shoulders as though protecting an